The biggest lie in the backup power world is that generators are cheap. A gas generator, it looks affordable because you only see the price tag on day one. But the real cost, it shows up every time the engine starts. Every gallon of fuel you pour into it, every oil change, every repair, and every hour it sits there depreciating. And, solar power is the opposite. It usually costs more upfront, but the most of the expense is paid on the day you install it. And after that, the sun keeps showing up for free. And if you're trying to decide between a solar setup and a gas generator, the smartest question is not which one is cheaper to buy. The smart question is which one costs less for over 5, 10, or 15 years. A decent portable gas generator that can run a refrigerator, lights, a few outlets, and maybe a small window air conditioner often costs between $500 and $1,500. A larger inverter generator in the 3 to 7 kilowatt range usually lands between $1,000 and $3,000. A whole house standby generator connected to natural gas or propane can easily cost $7,000 to $15,000 installed. Now compare that to solar. A basic emergency solar setup with a battery and a few panels might cost $2,000 to $5,000. A larger off-grid or whole home battery system can range from $8,000 to $30,000 or more. And on the day one, the generator almost always wins the price comparison. Fuel is where the economics start changing. A 5,000 watt gas generator running at half load commonly burns around half a gallon of gasoline per hour. If gasoline costs $3.50 per gallon, this is about $1.75 every hour. And the generator runs. Run it 24 hours during a blackout, and you spend roughly $42 in fuel in a single day. Run it for a week and you are around $290 or $240 in fuel alone. And if the outage lasts 2 weeks, you're approaching $600. Now, imagine several outages per year, plus occasional testing over the next 5 years. Many homeowners spend thousands on gasoline without realizing it. Solar is different though. Once the panels are installed, the fuel cost is essentially zero. The battery charges from sunlight, and every kilowatt hour produced by the panels replaces electricity that would otherwise come from gasoline, propane, natural gas, or the utility company. And if your battery eventually needs replaced, the energy produced by the panels during those years is still free. Maintenance is the next major difference. Gas generators, they need oil changes, air filters, spark plugs, fuel stabilizers, and the periodic exercise runs. Many manufacturers recommend oil changes every 50 to 100 hours. And during a long outage, you can reach that interval surprisingly fast. Neglect the maintenance, and the generator becomes less reliable exactly when you need it the most. And solar panels have no oil, no spark plugs, and no exhaust system. And most modern panels, they carry the performance warranties around 25 years. And in many climates, maintenance is little more than occasional cleaning and checking connections. Batteries do age though, but quality lithium batteries commonly last 10 to 15 years or thousands of cycles before significantly capacity runs at loss. And reliability during an outage is another cost that people ignore. A gas generator only works if you have fuel. After hurricanes, ice storms, and major blackouts, gas stations may be closed, out of power, or completely sold out. Long lines can turn a quick fuel stop into a 3 hour trip, and propane and natural gas avoid some of that problem, but propane tanks still need refilling, and natural gas service can occasionally be interrupted during disasters. Solar has a different limitation. If the sun disappears for several days, battery reserves can become depleted, and the advantage is that fuel is delivered automatically whenever sunlight returns. Many experienced off grid homeowners combine solar with a small generator because the generator only needs to run during extended bad weather instead of 24 hours a day. And that dramatically cuts the fuel consumption. And let's do a 10-year cost comparison, okay? Imagine a homeowner buys a $2,000 inverter generator. They spend $400 per year on fuel, oil filter, and occasional repairs. And after 10 years, total operating cost is about $4,000. Add the original purchase, and the generator has cost roughly $6,000, and it may be nearly replacement age. Now imagine a $5,000 solar battery system used for backup power. Operating costs are minimal, perhaps occasional cleaning and a few small maintenance items. And after 10 years, the system may have most of its panel life remaining and a battery that is still stable and usable. Total cost might remain near the original investment while continuing to produce power every sunny day. Another factor is daily savings. A generator usually sits idle until an emergency. Solar works every day, and if your panels offset $20 per month on your electricity bill, that is $240 per year. In over 10 years, that becomes $2,400 in utility savings, which effectively reduces the system's net costs, and the generator produces no savings when the power is on. Noise has a cost. Portable generators often operate around 60 to 70 decibels or more, and running one overnight can annoy the neighbors and make sleeping difficult. And solar batteries are nearly silent. There are situations where a gas generator still wins if you need the lowest possible upfront costs. A small generator is hard to beat. And if you rarely lose power and only need backup for a refrigerator and a few lights, spending $700 on a generator may make more financial sense than spending several thousands on batteries. Generators also excel at running large loads continuously, such as well pumps, electric heaters, or central air conditioners, and without requiring a massive battery bank. The best long term value for many homeowners is actually a hybrid approach. Install enough solar and battery capacity to cover most of the common outages: refrigerator, lights, internet, medical devices, and a few outlets. Then keep a smaller generator as insurance for long periods of bad weather. Instead of burning gasoline every hour of every outage, the generator may only run a few hours every couple of days to top off the battery. That can cut that fuel consumption by 70 or 90% while providing the reliability of both systems. And here's the bottom line. If you compare only the purchase price, gas generators, they are cheaper. If you compare the total ownership cost over a decade, including the fuel, the maintenance, the repairs, and the value of daily electricity production, solar often becomes the less expensive option. And the longer you own the system, the more the economics usually favor solar because sunlight never sends you a bill. And a generator buys power 1 gallon at a time, and solar buys the power once and then keeps producing it for decades. If you found value in today's video, please subscribe. We're looking to build this channel. Without you, we can't do that. And I would love to see you a part of this channel. And, we're looking to build our subscription base. So if you found value, please subscribe, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.